I know you've all come to expect perfection from me, but for the first time in my Pokemon TCG career, I was wrong. In my early preview for Stellar Crown, I said Galvantula EX was arguably the worst new Stellar Pokemon. I mean, looking at the card on its own, I couldn't help but be disappointed. Item Lock is extremely powerful and 180 damage isn't bad, but the fact that you have to discard 3 energy, all of different types, seemed like too much of an obstacle. Past me just couldn't see the combo. You see, also coming in Stellar Crown is Glass Trumpet. This is an item card that attaches a basic energy from your discard pile to up to 2 of your bench colorless Pokemon, provided you have a Terra Pokemon in play. Galvantula EX is a Terra Pokemon, but not colorless. That's where Blissey EX comes in. Now you have a Glass Trumpet target. Not only that, Blissey's ability can move that energy from Blissey to your Galvantula, allowing you to item lock for several turns in a row. With 4 Glass Trumpet plus your attachment for turn, it's not too far-fetched that you can item lock your opponent for 4 turns, all while dealing 180 damage. And that item lock is super important in several matchups. For Stage 2 decks like Charizard and Dragapult, they can't use Rare Candy. Decks like Golden Go and Chien-Pao and Raging Bolt can't use any of their energy retrievals. Pokemon search cards like Ultra Ball and Nest Ball and Buddy-Buddy Poffin are also shut off. And best of all, Unfair Stamp and Prime Catcher don't work either. But there's more than just Glass Trumpet to get energy into play. While I was wrong about Galvantula, I was right with Joltik. This card truly is crazier than my ex-wife. For a single colorless energy, you can accelerate up to 2 Grass Energy and up to 2 Lightning Energy from your deck onto your Pokemon in any way you like. Yeah, Joltik only has 30 hit points, so things like Dragapult EX and Sableye and Monkey Dory with de-evolution are huge concerns. But the attack is so insane I can almost overlook it. It doesn't end with Joltik either. There's actually 3 more cards designed to help keep energy in play for Galvantula EX. Power Hourglass, which is coming in Shrouded Fable on August 1st, attaches an energy from your discard pile to the Pokemon it's attached to at the end of your turn, provided it's in the active spot. Then we have Crispin. This supporter gets 2 basic energy from your deck. You attach one to one of your Pokemon, then put the other into your hand. And finally, Sparkling Crystal is a great new ace spec for Terra Pokemon. When it's attached to a Terra Pokemon, Sparkling Crystal reduces the attack cost by 1 of any type of energy. You still want to play Grass, Lightning, and Fighting Energy, but Sparkling Crystal definitely removes some of the stress with getting energy on Galvantula. Otherwise, the ace spec of choice here would be Hyper Aroma since you play so many Stage 1s. Here's what early Galvantula EX decks are looking like in Japan. Since Glass Trumpet can attach to any colorless Pokemon on your bench as long as you have a Terra in play, Bibarel and Squawkabilly can both be trumpeted to if you want to. Otherwise, they help a lot with card draw. Same with Radiant Greninja, who also gets that energy in the discard pile, which you can accelerate with the Trumpet to a colorless Pokemon. I only went with 1 copy of Crispin for now, because I don't know how strong using a supporter to attach a single energy is going to be, and this deck does feel like it's lacking draw supporters. Now, before you go thinking Galvantula is about to wreck Standard, it's only won a few tournaments in Japan. Charizard EX is still the BDIF over there, and other new decks like Terapagos EX, Hydrapple EX, and even Cinderace EX do seem to be performing better. It's not hard to see why Galvantula might struggle a bit. The first attack tops out at 220 damage against V and EX Pokemon, with the item lock attack stuck at 180. Yes, it can be annoying, but someone like Raging Bolt EX only needs to discard 4 energy to one-shot a Galvantula. Then they can slot a 2 energy back into play on their bolts, continue to accelerate energy with Ogerpon, assuming they still have some in hand, and take big KOs while you aren't. So maybe a copy of Kieran to allow Galvantula to one-shot a Raging Bolt wouldn't be a terrible idea. Though you can always attack with Mew EX and copy Raging Bolt's attack to take a KO. Japanese players haven't done too much whacking off with Galvantula EX, but thanks to the combo of Trumpet and Joltik and Blissey EX, you can include attackers like Iron Hands EX, Teal Mask Ogerpon EX, and even Raging Bolt EX if you want to have someone who takes big one-hit KOs. If fighting weak decks see a rise, you could put a good fighting type attacker in the deck, but nothing's coming to mind right now. Cornerstone Mask Ogerpon EX is definitely an option, but it doesn't hit for weakness. Or just go with Blood Moon Ursaluna EX, that's probably easiest. And that'll do it for your super early glance at what a Galvantula EX deck looks like. Stellar Crown launches on September 12th in Pokemon TCG Live, and you can find a non-liveable deck list for Galvantula in the description to play around with on Limitless. If you have any other ideas for Galvantula, or you want to express your disappointment in me being wrong for the first time ever, let everyone know in the comments.